Hello everyone, welcome to Leoguidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. It's so good to have you here. So today's pick a card reading is actually, the idea came as an inspiration. I don't remember when and where, but it was so absurd. So I'm literally guided to make a reading about what you need to know about the person in your mind. And this could be anyone. This could be related to anything. It could be related to a romantic interest. This could be about a friend. This could be about a person at work. This could be about family. Please just keep keep in mind the person of your interest so that I can channel it through that person. Because sometimes when you're energetically connected to other people, whether you're aware of it or not, and you're going through some pick a card readings or energetic readings, even if you are focusing on a specific person, you might still realize that the other messages which is not related with that person might be coming up because you are still energetically connected with some other person or people as well. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer. But I will move forward with this reading. And before I start, if you would like to gain some insights about your daily energies surrounding you, you can follow me on Instagram. You can find my Instagram in the description box below. Also for the personal readings, if you want to connect with me, you can find the details on my email address in the description box below as well. But let me get into it. Sorry for the longer intro. So I will use all the oracle cards for the pick a card portion. The group number 1 is represented with the energy oracle cards, my first oracle deck. Group number 2 is going to be represented with the archetype cards. And group number 3 is going to be represented with the Moonology Oracle cards. So if you are ready, you can already find the timestamps in the description box below. But if you are not, you can pause the video, do your selection, whichever way feels comfortable for you. And I will see you at your pile. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's get started into your reading. And I would like to remind you again that if you can... please focus on a specific person on your mind. If you're inquiring about only one person, that could help to basically pinpoint the messages only around that person and not multiple people. But let's get started into your reading. I was hearing messages during the meditation like, oh gosh, did I forget it? It was something around like, it's not all the same. Everything has to be rewritten. It feels like whoever you're inquiring about, group number 1, if you're resonating with this message, and this is a general message, so take it only if it resonates, is different. It's different than the people, the type of people, the characteristics. In terms of the characteristics, it's a different type of people than you come across before. Or this type of like a relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, family, business, whatever is that. This is going to be a different type of experience for you, group number 1. So maybe it's better not to like let your past create any kind of filters around that person or the experience. And also I was just like picking up messages that spirit wants you to get to know this person. They may not be bringing out, the spirit may not be bringing out so clear messages during this reading. Let us see. But if the messages are a little bit vague, I'm sorry in advance. Let's see. So what do you need to know about this person, group number 1? Spirit, what does group number 1 need to know about the person on their mind? What does group number 1 need to know about the person on their mind, Spirit? What does group number 1 needs to know about the person on their mind? Can we get some cards? Okay. We have Liberator. And let us see, let's read both aspects that come in reverse. So Shadow says that imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. And oh, sorry. And the light attribute says that freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative self patterns. Okay, I'm gonna get one more clarity in here. Oh, okay. Yep. We have Judge under the bottom of the deck saying that balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, and the Don Juan says that spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. So, group number one thing is that whoever you're inquiring about, trust your judgment, trust your intuition. More than that, trust your judgment, trust your own intuition, and speak very clearly. I'm picking up an energy. If you are resonating with this message, you are going to. Oh, this is like so. If you're resonating with this message, you're gonna resonate with this message is what I was saying. But okay, there might be some things that this person's not saying to you so clearly, so openly. Group number one, and I believe that this person is a charmer. Like they have the aura, like how they move, like what they say, how they look. Maybe like their lips is just coming to me, their voice, like something is so charming about that person, but there are things that they are not letting you know of at the moment. Um, let's see, there are some messages coming in through about like manipulative tendencies. If you have been picking up some energies of like around the sense that mm, there might be a tendency of them trying to manipulate people as like a default, as like their basically coping mechanism, then this is some kind of like a confirmation for you. I do not know how like serious of the level it is, and please only take the messages if they resonate. And I'm sorry for if that is a little bit triggering for you, if that is correct. One thing is that this person is how they are representing themselves to the outside world is so acceptable, like so respectful. I feel that this person just gains respect from strangers to the people around them, but they do not let people to actually get to know them in a deeper sense because there are too many layers of them that they haven't even like dared to uncover about themselves yet because they know that this is so deep, this is so dark. So how can they let anyone to go that deeper when they are not even brave enough to look at those parts of themselves yet? So if this is a romantic interest, they might not be as emotionally available or mature as they are letting you on. Group number one, I'm sorry, but we are going to get more in details about that. This person might be also representing some people, or they might be also like helping other people, like liberating them, or like basically speaking for the ones who are not that outspoken, basically being the savior of those who does not have a voice for some reason, or who are not feeling confident enough themselves to do so. But um, I'm getting an energy that if this is the case, not not that this person's ulterior motives, but like their primary instinct and the reason why they're helping others is not purely first to help others and save them, but it's like it fulfills them. It's like it gives them purpose. Yes, like we all need purpose, but it might be feeding into their ego, so making them feel useful, more valuable, like yeah, valued, somehow looked out for. So without those people, they might not feel as good about themselves as they are feeling right now. So it feels like this person is needing a lot of external validation and they're actually letting others know on. They might be externalizers, like which means that they are not ready to actually go within and look at themselves, those parts that they are not like basically embracing yet, the shadow parts, the unhealed parts, but they keep like looking out for external validation always. And they might be feeling like the other people are owe them basically to do things to help them. If they have the tools to help them, they expect others to help them. They might not be so interested in like they're like the general characteristics of the externalizers. And I'm reading a book right now, so I'm also like letting you on from those like lines in the book. And what were the other qualities? So they might not be so interested actually genuinely into listening the others, but rather than actually going on for some monologues. Even though at first like this might be coming as a charming person, they might not be having a so big interest of like getting to know you, but rather that they need someone to admire them so that they want to keep those people around or you around. um, okay, I'm hearing like enough. Okay, so let me continue. What else group number one needs to know about the person on their mind? What else group number one needs to know about the person on their mind, spirit? We have journey in reverse. Let me get one more. Okay, do you wanna, it just stick to my finger, but okay. And the thinking man in reverse and the caring connections under the bottom of the deck. This might be around some kind of like a love connection that you're inquiring about. So we have these two cards came in reverse. This tells me that this person is an overthinker, too much on their mind, and they are afraid to take risks. They might be actually keeping themselves in their comfort zone a lot. It just gives me vibe that they do not let many people in. To be honest, like deep down, they do not trust themselves, their skills, but they do not want to show it off. Like there's just like beautiful child within them that is waiting to be embraced and to be known. I'm just like having, oh my god, the thinking woman in reverse also. The thinking man in reverse, I put them like a upright position now, but the thinking woman under the bottom of the deck, the broken heart in here, the caring connections. This seems like some kind of like a connection, some romantic connection, some soulmate connection that is having right now. And with the broken heart in here, this heart is broken, however, it's mended. So whatever has happened, maybe you two have some past together, or this might be a new connection as well, doesn't matter. But whatever has happened, like this is a stepping stone for you for your own healing journey. And also this is helping that person to also heal as well. They might be mainly on the divine masculine energy. I'm saying it because of the thinking man. Doesn't have to be, and it's not gender specific, by the way. And you might be resonating with the divine feminine energy more, but you both are mirroring each other, and whatever is hurting you, it's hurting them as well. Like there are genuine feelings in here. However, I do not genuinely picking up an energy that there's this like emotional maturity is there from their side, maybe also from your side, to like to be like so openly connect with one another. Their like parts needs to be healed, and of course we do not need to be fully healed to be in a relationship with someone, definitely not. We can just heal it through, grow it together through. However, there are things that a spirit really wants you to know when it comes to this person. So it's just all about the deal breakers for you and for them. If they are acceptable for you, you can grow together, you can find a middle way, this is okay. But if there are some things that is in your no-go list, then maybe you might be reconsidering it. It's just all about you and your preferences. Whenever it comes to this person, I saw 12:12 on the clock. And balance needs to be restored in this connection. The journey reverse says that you may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication might get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even if your present location or situation. And the thinking man is saying that it's the male in authority who's not acting your best interest, but this card reverse is also more about you than about others in your life. This card in the position usually indicates such a learning and growth and are actually a part of your own path. So you are heeding the call. So you are not heeding the call. So you might be destined to be a therapist, teacher, writer, publisher, psychic, or a healer of some sorts. So this person might be, again, like leading some people. They might be a healer, psychic, again, a teacher, like someone that people looks up to. But they are not as confident again as they're letting themselves know on. Like they have some kind of like a baggage as in this card, just like this girl in here. They might be actually stuck with the past as well, what has happened. They might be carrying the baggage of their past. We all do have, but like somehow this is important for you to know at this moment whenever it comes to this connection. Like all the cards were like basically reverse coming except this caring connection in here. So it tells me that there's potential if you want things to work, there's a potential for this connection to work in here. The thoughts could be kept high. I'm hearing like believing in fairies as well in here. Let me get a little bit more clarity with the Moonology cards. I'm really not picking up an energy that whatever this person does, there is like some, let's say, they do not want to hurt people. This is not their intention. It is how they got used to, and this is like their safe zone that they operate. They know that they feel safe. They're not going to go so deep, so they're not going to get hurt. But they know that this is not the best, but this is the best they can do for what they have been given at the moment. In terms of their resources. So their self-worth is so much dependent on what they can provide for others. That could be you, that could be other people around them. Okay, we have full moon on Leo. There's some Leo energy. It says that don't let pride get in your way, and the energy is gaining momentum. So what I was just mentioning about like their worth is like so much dependent on what they can do for others and provide for others. It's just like this a shadow side, the full moon and Leo kind of like energy. They might be having too much of pride. They might be a very stubborn person as well if they're a fixed sign, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or is it Scorpio? Yeah, oh my god, yeah, we have full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. They might be like having a potential to get stuck in their own ways. And this might be also like getting in this negative thought patterns and spirals. Be bold and make the first move. They are type of a person who can really get into their heads and create the worst case scenarios just to be prepared for, but it's taking a lot off from them, especially like taking themselves off from that negative mindset and starting anew is like requiring extra energy, but they don't show their struggles to other people. They are very prideful. They will not do things by their own way. If they have been raised in an environment where they had to do and tackle everything by themselves when they were a kid, if they haven't just gotten support from their parents and if they were solving all of their problems by themselves, then they basically learn to be to be self-sufficient. This also might be calling out for some trust issues that this person might be having in order to open up. But if you feel like they're not opening up so much, they're not sharing so much emotions, etc., this is not about you. This is like how they are. One thing is that if you want to be with this person, especially romantically, there's patience needed because that person needs to gain trust. And again, it has nothing to do with you that you are not the type of person that this person cannot trust. It's just about they need time. They need time with anyone and with some baby steps to open up, basically. You can even like pick up some things here and there from this person that would makes them feel safe actually. Maybe like asking it directly might not be the best answer to get, but I'm picking up an energy that like every time with this person is just like a journey. Oh my god, this yeah journey. Like the energy is gaining momentum, and they're like a small things like a baby birds are flying around here. So it's just like every time you spend with this person is like a new experience, new journey. But like it's you want to get deeper that I feel. And Scorpio is like very intense sign. Just like they're like calling me out more or less the same like color vibrancy in here. But it feels like maybe the excitement and journey is like staying on the surface level. It's not because this person does not have depth. They do definitely. They might be Scorpio as well. But they cannot right now they cannot get that deeper. So what you're looking out for, I feel like depth, like emotional depth, like real connection, a soul level connection, which you do to share. But right now what they can provide is what are giving it to you, that I feel. So if you really want to make this work, it feels like there's going to be some patience is required from your side. I'm not sure about your energy about this person, but this is what they're letting me know of. Oh, we have two cards. Emperor in reverse, some Aries energy, and Nine of Pentacles. I'll get one more card about what else you need to know about this person. One more card, Spirit. What does group number one need to know about this person? Oof! Justice, and we have Judge. Okay. This person is like a warrior. Like they have been through a lot in their lifetimes, even in the previous lifetimes. And we have Six of Cups under the bottom of the deck in reverse. This feels like a soulmate connection. You two are sharing past lives together. You might be remembering it. There are some things that is unresolved from this connection in both of your lives. Maybe in the past lives, like there is something left unsolved, so that you reincarnated at the same time and agreed to be in a relationship that you are in right now, romantic or any type of like a relationship, so that you can help each other out to break those remaining karmic cycles. This person would like to be stable financially, and mostly financially, by any other means that the society is going to respect them. Emperor like rules here, like rules the world. The people listen to them. You can see how serious of guy he is from the look. This is in reverse. They do not feel enough for you, especially if they're Leo or Scorpio. Like they are very fixed and intense energies there, especially in their full moon, like a shadow side. There is some insecurity, something of lackness in their physical reality at the moment that's showing the energy in this reading. That is affecting their independence with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the relationship could be interpreted as like someone who's afraid to basically lose their independence. But in this case, next to the Emperor, they came together. It's just telling me that there is something in their physical reality, their finances, career, job. It does not feel so stable. It's not at the level that they want it to be. So they feel so fragile in there. They want to bring justice. They want to do justice by you. However, they are like current resources and current energy is not enabling that. I'm not seeing so much feelings in here, and this reading is not also about like how do they feel about you, but there's too much practicalities, too much thought oriented things are just like keep like getting to me as like energetic channeling. So this person might be also like keep stuck on the past as well, their past memories, past people, like their past relationships. I'm mentioning it not because necessarily they do have feelings for them or couldn't be able to forget someone. No, it is because there are some trauma from some past relationships that they haven't acknowledged yet to be healed. And when they do that, so they can actually move forward quite quickly with the Eight of Wands in here. But again, this is like a very slow moving energy. And if you want to be with this person, I feel like they need time, they need nurturing, they need time. And we definitely do not need to wait around for anyone. Um, that's why Spirit was just like mentioning it in the beginning that trust your intuition, trust whatever nudges you are getting about in regards to this person and follow them. Like they are not giving me any kind of answers as an advice for you. I didn't even like pick up my favorite advice oracle deck even to give any advice, but if we could get some advice here for group number one, can we, in regards to this person? Oh my god, star. It's healing is needed, and the more you believe, the faster this connection is going to happen. Oh my god, we have Two of Cups. This is like a soulmate connection. You two are sharing like a beautiful connection. You might be also like seeing this person in your dreams as well, but the fact is that you both are healing. This is needed. If there's like a time of separation apart, this is needed for both of you to heal. If you really want to be with this person, the doors are open. The only thing is that it is unfortunately a slow process, group number one, for you, that I feel and see. But there's a genuine love for for both of you. Like they're mirroring energies. Whatever you feel, they feel too. Just like Spirit wants you to know that. And also, like when you love yourself and when you put that focus and your love on yourself, you might be able to see some things more clearly. When you give yourself that worth that you deserve, then it's going to make more clear for you what is meant for you at the moment and what is not. So even if you chose to basically move away from this person, if you only want to, still you would not be missing out on anything. But this is all I got for you, group number one. I hope the messages were helpful and resonating for you. If you want to further down, connect with me and check out your daily energies. You can follow me on Instagram. In the description box, you can find my Instagram. And also, if you want to further down, connect with me for a personal reading, you can find the details and my email address there as well. But I'm wishing you a beautiful, amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. Before I start with your reading, I would like to remind you the disclaimer that please try to focus on one person on your mind if you are inquiring about only one person, so that I can more directly channel upon one person's energy, whether this is a romantic, family, friendship, business related, doesn't matter, so that the messages are going to be only about one person, that we are not going to be getting so much confused about the energies that's coming in, but you might be also inquiring about multiple people. So as that said, during your meditation I was hearing like everything changes and nothing is as it seems as it's coming right now, and it's just like the seasons changing. So maybe the type of the connection is changing. Maybe you're leveling up with that person, maybe you're leveling down. Let's see what's happening, but there is some change in the air. And also maybe like it's getting to a more stable ground. Let's see. It's also like right now, and northern hemisphere, we are turning to autumn season. So autumn season is all about rejuvenating, and it's just also calling me out an energy of like after the basically summer, after all the joy and, and sparkles, the sun and elevating. Now we used our energy, and now we are getting into the more stable season that I feel like things might seem like it's slowing down, but it's getting more stable, is what I feel and hear. Let's see what does group number 2 needs to know about the person on their mind. Spirit. What does group number 2 needs to know about the person on their mind? Ooh, we have Avenger. And light attribute says that desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And Shadow says that restoring to violence in the name of a cause. This person likes to travel, whoever you're inquiring about. One more card, please. Green is very dominant as well. It's like a very adventurous person is coming out. In a very literal sense, I do not know if their favorite color is green. Oh, we have just like an empty card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it be. Mentor is other card. So the light attribute says that passion on wisdom and refining a student's character. And Shadow says that inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instructions. One thing I'm remembering, art, painting. Maybe this person's into painting or having a career out of it, or maybe you, but just as a general message. So, group number 2. This person is like a very grounding, nurturing figure. Like they bring justice for others, like especially the ones that they care. It's not like I first thought that this was mother, not mentor. So it's just calling me out that it's not like an energy of like how a mother cares about their child. You know, it's like extra nurturing and like so feminine energy. It's more of so that how a father protects who they love. And we have the green very dominant in here calling me out compared to this color even still. And green is like our heart chakra color and resonated with the divine masculine energy. So it feels like this person is extremely protected over you, whatever the connection we are inquiring about right now. They are very outspoken, and whatever they tell you, it's always the truth. And it's always for your highest interest. And let's say that if this person sees you in a situation that is basically not at your best, they do not call you out on public or around other people, or when you are also like still agitated. But when you calm down and when you're in private, they will always come to you and tell you their honest opinion because they know the best of you. They know that you like what you're capable of. Like even if like they are telling you the harsh truths, it's always for your best interest. It's like nearly your mentor is like this person's nearly is your mentor. They might be a coach somehow, like they might be someone that people are looking up for. They might be a father. They might be your father, or they might have a child, not necessarily with you, or you might have a child together as well with this person. And however this person approaches to their kid or to their students, that protectiveness is the same for you. If this is like a romantic connection, there is extra protection, definitely, if you're the special someone for that person. You know that you can always rely on that person. They're always going to be in your they're always going to be in your energetic field. I'm not sure if this is like even like a passed on person. I'm just picking up a heavy spirit guides. Maybe like this person was your spirit guide in one of your reincarnations. Very interesting energy. It's like a guide, it's like a guiding light. in your hard times. Maybe like they're the type of person that calls you or reaches out to you whenever you just needed them and you didn't even know that you needed them or you needed to talk with someone. I love this energy. Oh my god. Okay, so we have, there are too many cards, I'll put them back. We have Door to Valley in reverse. What else do we need to know about the person? On group number 2 is Mind Spirit. What does group number 2 needs to know about the person on their mind? Okay. We have Rest and Rejuvenate. I was just mentioning it with the autumn season and everything. This person is very grounded, very, very connected to spirit and their own soul. They might be doing hot yoga. Yoga meditation might be like very actually fulfilling for this person if they have some anger issues, some attachments, some high temper, or even if they had it in the past and not that much at the moment. They know how to mediate through it. The thinking man, this is definitely a mentor with the thinking man. This person might be a psychic, they might be energy reader, they might be a Reiki master, they might be a teacher, a lawyer, man holding a heart. Like this person is like, it's a lover, it's a father, it's a mentor, it's like a whole package. Like everything you want, I guess. Oh, with this attachment card, I'm picking up an energy that this person is showing you. Like this might be even like your attachments. Like this part, if you, group number 2, resonate by having some codependent tendencies in the past when it comes to relationships, and if you still have been having them when you met with this person's so gently, amazingly gently guiding you throughout that. Even if like you're in a relationship with this person right now or just dating, doesn't matter, married, this person so gently letting you grow with them. You are growing with them. They love your presence there. They love to be that person that you can rely upon, you can trust upon. This is like a very divine masculine energy that's coming through. And I'm picking up an energy that group number 2, you're making peace with yourself at the moment, with your past self. Like you are coming into epiphanies, some realizations about like how you were operating, how you were trying to keep yourself safe. And now you're like, oh my God, this is so outdated. Like I did not know that I was doing that. But whenever you're coming into those realizations, you are so in peace with yourself. And I am just picking up an energy that either this person is like a spirit guide for you, so much spiritual energy, so loving, protective energy, or literally this is a person. Then literally their energy is helping you out, their energy is guiding you out. With the Door to Value in here, it's in reverse. I will read that one through from the book. It's like there is still some unknown things whenever it comes to this relationship. That's like untapped potential. So the reverse card says that signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however, this card reverse reminds you not to pull all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interest and your efforts and let your intuition to guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Okay, choose to open the doors of these new wonderful experiences of self and find real value there. I pick up an energy that if you resonate group number two by having some limiting beliefs around money, about lackness, that there are limited resources in the world when it comes to love, experiences. If you resonate by just coming out even from poverty, this person's literally a guiding light. And I have to say at this point that this reading is just telling things about the person on your mind, but also like it's intensely focusing on you. It's intensely giving information about you and your growth group number two. So I'm just picking up an energy that your person's energy is so heavily in this reading at the moment. Even like when you're inquiring about the reading for them, they are coming through to still help you. This is amazing. So if you have been, let's say, focusing on one type of like outcome for yourself, one type of like a career, like maybe let's say corporate career, and then you're not so happy with it, but like you started something and you do not feel so financially stable, this person's opening your eyes towards that. And this might be even so that you met with this person at that stage of your life, or you might still be at that stage of your life, and they're like literally showing you the ways that you didn't think that it is possible. Hence that there is still some doors that is not open for you, because like your mind is literally opening up for more and more possibilities through the presence of this person. um, Also, this person I feel like is just like showing you basically, it doesn't always have to be go, go, go. It doesn't always have to be like I have to put more effort always to get like something out from some situation. You can also be rely on your divine feminine energy and embrace that one and still see things come through to you. What does group number two needs to know about this person? Adjustments are required. And one more card. Ooh. We have new moon in Leo and a full moon in the supermoon. Emotions are running high, and we just had the supermoon actually. So the other card is confidence is your key. I see that this person is coming across as extremely confident, and they are though. Like it's not like just coming across, they are, but they are not arrogant. That though we have Leo energy, I'm Leo. But this person knows when to do changes. This person knows when things are running their course and it's time to move on. It's time to like move to the new chapter, opening their eyes to the new possibilities, and they want the same for you. They want you to see the world through their lenses once in a while, so that you can open up some possibilities for you. They do believe in astrology. They might be very much into the astrology and the stars and the esoteric parts. Maybe they love sci-fi. I'm just gazing for the new moon in Leo. They want you to believe in yourself more, that I feel. That you can do things. Like you do not need them. Like I keep like telling that this person helps you about this and this and that, even like in an energetic level with their presence, but they know how amazing you are, and they want you to see how amazing you are by yourself. You have Page of Wands in reverse. What else does group number two need to know about the person on their mind? I just wanted to get two more cards, but we have three. So we have Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. They're nearly together. And then, oh, Eight of Cups. I was mentioning that this person knows when to walk away from situations that's not serving them. Is coming with the Eight of Cups in here. I don't know if at a time that person has to leave your life, but whatever situation, even like in their past, if they are met with people and they have to leave, they know that like their time basically run their course, and like they serve everything that they could do for that people, so that it's time for them to move on. And I saw 1616 on the clock, you might check that. They know that, six is like bringing balance and harmony with the 16, and the one is like a new start. So whenever they come to the full position in the tarot, like whenever they're starting a new journey, they know that they're bringing imbalance. They are whatever journey, wherever location, whatever people's life they're coming in, so they know that this is their life purpose. Actually, they're very mindful and connected to their own spirit and guides. They are a spirit guide in a body, like a human body, literally. But if they have been through a lot of, let's say, new starts and leaving things behind, they got used to it, and they are very mindful about it. They do not take things personally. They are an extremely hard worker as well. I'm picking up some Capricorn energies in here in their chart. Maybe third house, maybe their communication, not sure. Um, they're very dedicated, like the 8-8, guys sake. Uh, they are destined for very big things, and they do know that. They are not type of a person that's going to basically uh, strike away by any kind of like a earthly sadnesses that many of us could just indulge into. Let's say that we might be contemplating upon and wishing upon an ex to come back for quite a while, and would resist the fact that this person has to leave our life so that we can start anew. This person will just like teaching us things. They were not meant to stay in our lives. But when it comes to this person, they have higher perspective. They accept things. They do not resist things. So their focus in this world is basically to how can they help others and how can they fulfill their life purpose more effectively. They do not like to stay in this like a stalemate position long. They like to move forward in life. They do not let their emotions to take the best out of them. We have emotion, like emotions are running high. They basically surrender to any situation that is not serving them. They let their emotions run through their body. They do not get stuck with it. I feel like every time this person changes a location, if they're a traveler, they might not be necessarily living where they born, continent, country, city, but whenever this person starts anew, they always have this like a feeling of slight insecurity, or like, oh gosh, how things are gonna go. But it always works out for them, that I feel. They might need to learn how to rest more and when, and not to be like, they might need to learn to how to have fun more in this life. I just wanted to get some advice for you in regards to this person. Oh my god, Ace of Cups and Hermit. It's like Spirit is saying not trust this person. Like they are showing you how to love yourself and how to go within. You might have been already doing this, but like this person has like beautiful information to share with you. Trust yourself, and you can be able to receive that information more. Actually, when you start honoring yourself more, trusting yourself more, giving that love to yourself more, that person is giving it to you literally, if that makes sense. But this is all I got for group number 2. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I appreciate that. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. If you want to further down connect with me and get some daily energy check-ins, you can find my Instagram in the description box. Follow me there. And if you want to further down connect with me for personal readings, you can find my email address in the description box as well as the details. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Take care of yourselves and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number three. Welcome to your reading. So, before I start with your reading, let me remind you a disclaimer that please focus on only one person in your mind if you are inquiring about only one person, so that we can just pinpoint the messages around the one person, that we can just eliminate any kind of confusion. But you might be also inquiring about multiple people, but let's see. So, before I start with your reading with the meditation, I was just hearing messages like, I was picking up energy that is that like a sarcastic person that you're inquiring about. They might be quite sarcastic, like they might look so serious from outside, but when you actually start talking with them, and they are still serious, but they say something out from the blue, despite of how serious they look and despite of how like basically well said the words that they are used, but then they say something and you're like what, wait, like again please, and then you're like, oh, you're joking, can I laugh? Like I'm just picking up that kind of like energy, like I do not know, it just reminds me of like, doctors. They like, at least my, like some of people in my family, they are, and I was like always so like hesitant of approaching them when I was especially a kid, like so pure and like want to be yourself but do not know how to do that. Whenever you're nervous around people, I was always nervous around like the doctors, because they were so serious, they were saying some things, and then off from the blue they just say something so sarcastically or so absurd and they start laughing, but you were just like at the on the eggshells, you're at the edge and you're like, okay, let me laugh too, okay. Like if you resonate with this message, like I'm just picking up that kind of like energy from this person, but they are general messages, so take to them only if that resonates. Oh, okay, we already have two cards. So, okay, child, orphan, they all come in reverse. Let's see. Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. I will get that. The shadow says that feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. I can speak. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. And we have mother and child eternal. We have two child. Child eternal says that determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And the shadow attribute says that inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Mother says that nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Shadow says that smothering or abandoning children, uh, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Too much resonances can you pick up, group number three? So this person's coping mechanisms that they might be using, basically humor as a coping mechanism somehow, if you have been resonating with the previous message. Also, there are things in their childhood that inner child needs extreme healing. They might have some mother. They might be a mother, but also like they have some mother wounds that I feel they might be mainly divine masculine. Also, for some reason, I'm picking up on that. It seems like they do have some abandonment issues. Group number three, like they might this like seeking inappropriate surrogate families. It just makes me feel like if you resonate by like this person says something's off from the blue that is not quite like what you expected under those circumstances, it feels a little bit absurd at times, then actually that might be one of their coping mechanisms, and this inappropriate word is calling me out for too much. One of the things that this person really needs to embrace and learn and go through in this life is finding their own independence. And they have fear of abandonment, and they are constantly looking out for validations from other people around them. And there's this like an extra childish like side of them that comes out to the surface whenever they want to fill up their soul with some love and attention. They feel like this is kind of like the only way that they're getting attention from other people. We all do have some coping mechanisms. Everyone develops them differently in order to feel love and get love whenever we didn't have it properly in our childhood. Some people are being people pleasers, and basically they're going all about giving the best out of themselves in the expense of their well-being to please others, but then they feel resentful at the end towards them. Some people are just like literally violently maybe even asking for it, or like screaming, creating scenes just to get attention. And some people might be like going in the middle of it. They are making people laugh, or like creating absurd scenarios, or acting like they're not taking life so seriously, just that they picture an image on other people's minds that they want to be, without actually doing the inner work and being that person, if that makes sense. They need to see things with fresh eyes, a new perspective in here. There's like a soul growth that this person is destined to do in this lifetime. There's one butterfly in this child eternal card. This calls me out for transformation. If this person is a kid, if they're a mom, there is going to be big healing coming out, basically, by them being a mom. They like many things will be like shed light upon when it regards to their childhood when they become a mother. The things about their childhood may be like lit upon also. Let's get more messages. What does group number 3 need to know about the person that they're inquiring about, spirits? Happy family. Oh gosh, 4. One more card, please. I am picking up on energy that... Can you see that? Let me get one more card. Okay. Oh gosh. Hostilities. They are just like what I'm about to say. And the broken heart. They cannot go together anymore. Okay. In here, child orphan, it says that in the shadow, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, abandonment wounds, and seeking inappropriate surrogate families. They might actually not have even met with their parents. Not necessarily, they might be. Also, they might be into magic. Here's trickstery. And this also like calls me, and there is like an addict in the reverse position. So they do have coping mechanisms in the sense that they're escaping from reality. But more of so that they might be adopted also. They might have been looking out for their like real parents, real families, or even if like they born into their like a birth parents, still they feel so disconnected from their parents, did not feel like they belong to, and they're still in the search of home for belonging. And they might be actually too much attached to people in their life whenever they meet with them. If they were a kid, if they did not meet with their birth parents, then they had a tendency to just adopt anyone that feels slightly shows interest in them as a parent, like this is my potential family. So that person deep down you're inquiring about wants a happily ever after family. It just feels like a dreamy vibe in here. Like this people, they feel a little bit like silhouettes for me right now, how it looks. And this is the first time that I'm using this card, that I'm getting this that I'm using this deck when getting this card, feeling like they are a little bit like silhouettes. They are not so opaque for me at the moment. They're a little bit like, getting fogged up. So it feels like this is not their reality. There are a lot of hostilities surrounding whatever they adopted as a family, whoever they trusted in. And still there is this like a childish and unrealistic belief that people are actually going to give them what they want, regardless of their actions, whatever they're showing. There's like a big energy of them not want to look at the reality. And when they were a kid, they might have imaginary friends as well. And at times, I feel that this person is just like coming across as too, maybe like too defensive, not hostile, but too defensive. Like if you want to talk with them about their past, and their past is their trigger, like their mom could be their trigger, or their family, or their like siblings if they had could be their trigger, but something deep down in their childhood is their trigger, and they need to heal. It's like it's a mended heart in here. And we have Archangel Raphael. It's in reverse. It's our heart chakra. And oh my god, and Archangel Gabriel. Like there's too much things with this throat chakra this person is not speaking of. Their crown chakra with the Archangel Uriel, seventh chakra, is blocked. There are too many things that they are ignoring, not wanting to see. The spirit is trying to connect with them, but they are not there yet. They might have financial issues as well. They have to open up their throat chakra. They are speaking a lot, but they're not telling the truth. They're not telling the truth of how they actually feel. Let's get more information about this person for you, group number 3. Oh, we already have 2 cards. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. They might be a mutable sign. And Virgo, you are good enough. So this person has feelings of not being good enough for themselves, for other people, because having an abandonment issue, if you're resonating with that, this crazy feeling of you are not good enough. So you have to be providing something, giving something, doing something, so that you will be received as good enough. So this person might be actually an overanalyzer, deep down within, in a sense that they keep themselves stuck, but they do not let it show so much to the others. And they have such a pure heart, but it has been taken advantage of a lot. This person is, with the nothing is yet in stone, mutable moon, I'm picking up an energy that they do have 2 sides. Like they might be extra cheerful, actually happy, truly happy at one moment, and in the blink of an eye, they can go into the very defensive mode. Like happy family and hostilities together, like they cannot be any more on the opposite spectrum. It's like a 180 degrees difference. So this person, I hate about like this putting a box, putting each other in a box, and any kind of like diagnosis even. But some people might be even like diagnosed him or her as like borderline, or bipolar something. Again, I do not like using that. For the first time it's coming in is that if that is the case, there is deep down like triggers and issues that they need to address, because um, the fact that like a 2 different sides of us, very opposite to each other, could come at any point in the blink of an eye, and is very surprising for us, is the reason that something is triggered within us. It's creating a resistance. So we are trying to suppress something so much that there is not even enough space and volume there yet, that it cannot compress anymore. But you're trying it so hard, so it's just gonna burst off from the blue. And then whenever it gets any other volume, then you can just suppress it just a little bit more, but like you already push your chances. You're just distracting the material, and you're actually not having that much of space after the burst, because it just still adds up the pressure there. So you feel like you're suppressing it more every time it bursts out, but you are actually not doing that. You keep adding it up to that. So this feels like they have a lot of inner child issues that they need to address, and they are at the very beginning stage of that. Nothing is yet set in stone. Like this is also like their mood swings that I feel. And also nothing is yet set in stone in their life. So yeah, we are going to get some advice at the end for this person about you, but I was just like thinking if you would like to keep this person in your life. And by like what means like family, friend, romantic, because it seems like there's a lot of things this person needs to heal through. What else does group number 3 needs to know about the person on their mind? Group number 3. Just this. This coming group number 1 as well, I guess. Yeah. What else group number 3 needs to know about this person's spirit? This is like a Libra energy there. 5 of Pentacles in reverse and one more. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 6 of Swords under the bottom. This a 5 of Pentacles and the energy of feeling left out in the cold, and there's like a kid and the mom in this card. They're like walking, and like financial issues I was like talking about before very briefly. So they might have financial issues, and like this feels like they are not doing well, both of them, but they cannot be able to be the support for each other emotionally, financially, physically, by no means. And they're outside of the church. Inside the church is hopeful, warm, but like outside you just feel like like I'm not part of it. Like whatever is good is around there next to me, so close to me, I'm not part of that. So there is like some deep wounds about wanting, wishing something this warm, happy ever after family, but not having that. And this in reverse is showing me that there are blockages around that needs to clear it up. There is something that this person is just so tightly holding on to, or was so tightly holding on to in their past, that they are at the stage of releasing it right now. It feels like a little bit back and forth how they progress in terms of their healing and mentality, but it's a progress. It's a progression. Plus, I feel that there is a figure not so old, maybe even like as young as like the beginning of 30s, late 20s, something ish, some male figure in here, maybe in the family or so-called family or like a distant family, that they might be actually holding some financial ties for them and they do not like to be around them. Maybe they moved out from that person if they have been living together. It's just like some malicious energy that I feel with the hostilities, etc. So whatever they are feeling like their mood swings, it's also like the people that they were around them is contributing a lot. Like there's like a big need of justice needing to come into this person's life, and they're going to do it by basically removing themselves from any situation that they are holding on to. I'm just going to get a clarity for justice. This person is going to do very big things in their life that I feel, and I'm getting chills when I'm saying that. Like all the people that have done them wrong, they are going to come and look back at them, and they will be old, and they will be like, I wish I have treated them better. 8 of Wands, yes. Like whatever is going to change in their life, it's going to happen in the very blink of an eye. I do not know how, I do not know when. That's in Scorpio energy in here, but like they're going to close out one chapter in their life and going to transform into a completely different person. Wow. Okay. What is the advice for group number 3 in regards to the person of their mind spirit before closing out the reading? 6 of Pentacles in reverse and one more. Group number 3, be mindful about how much energy you're sharing and giving to that person. And if you have been taking a lot of their burden emotionally, financially, mentally, leave those burdens behind because it's not yours to carry. Yeah, 2 of Swords. You might be in the same position right now about whether to move on from this person, but I pick up an energy that you have a big, beautiful, warm heart and you want to be there for them. But to be honest, this is like maybe this messages are a little bit like a lighthearted and like relieving for you. Yeah, relieving is a word more than lighthearted, because I feel that you have been looking out for reasons to actually move on, move out from this connection, but you just didn't want to be the person who left someone in need behind. But this is not your responsibility and burden to carry it. Spirit asking you to bring and call your resources back to yourself, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you have been giving out to this person, bring them back to yourself. uh, I haven't checked out the reasons. I do not know what was the reason you met with this person, but these are all the information you need to know about this person, group number 3. And now decision is yours to make, basically, to either move away from this connection or would like to keep yourself in this connection. But if you would choose to keep yourself in this connection, then you are going to get drained, and I feel, unfortunately, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit just wants you to ask yourself, if you have a tendency to want to stay in this connection, why would you want to do that? What is the reason deep in your heart? You can just sit down in a meditative state for a while, calm down. You can just keep it as long, minimum maybe 15 minutes, until you ground yourself, and then start asking questions about why do you truly want to stay in this connection, if this is what you want to do so. And then after that, you can journal, write them down, whatever you heard or gather information around. But this is all I got for you, group number 3. I hope you find the messages helpful and resonating. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me a lot. And if you would like to gain more deeper understanding about the daily energies surrounding you, you can follow me on Instagram. You can find my Instagram on the description box. Also, if you want to further down connect with me for personal readings, you can find the details and my email address in the description box below as well. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.